Hi everybody and welcome back to Reef Mechanic. Today we're going to go over two parts. It's going to be a two-part video today. We're going to go over the sump, how you can set it up straight out of the box for newbies, not having to have any like media towers or anything like that, straight from the way you get it. The second video we will go over things to watch out for as a newbie, things that can affect your sump, can affect your flow, giving you a low flow, stuff like that, okay? So let's take a look at the box, and the box will tell you exactly how the sump actually does work. So we can see straight off from the outlet there, it all comes down and it'll actually go through your media sponge, okay? And it actually comes down in a downward force right up into the third chamber and down. It's a little bit of a flow. If you take a look from the top of chamber 3, you'll actually see that you do have a little bit of a whirlpool down there, and it goes straight down into your pump and then back out the tube straight into your tank. It doesn't even really look like this. I don't even think your pump can even sit like that, but we're gonna go over it and I'm gonna show you how mine is set up. A lot of people haven't really seen it. So you're going to be a selected few. I believe I've posted it once or twice in our group, Evo 13.5, and we're going to take a look to see how mine is set up, okay? Now I am going to be making some changes here. We are going to be making some big changes in the next week or two, so let's take a look to see what I actually do have. I have my skimmer, the Fluval PS2 skimmer in chamber 1, as you can see. So the flow comes down, you see all the particles, we're going to go over that in the second video and stuff, and it goes back up into the skimmer, right? A little bit of suction, brings it up, gets rid of particulates, travels over between those little blades right there into your media, okay? I have a little piece of floss up top, as you can kind of see. We'll get you a shot at that. That helps to stop small particulates, okay? Very fine particulates from us passing over. It actually doesn't get all too dirty. What I actually get dirty the most is this one. This is the crossover from chamber 1 to chamber 2 to chamber 3. I do have live rock in my sump. This is to help boost bio, you know, all that good stuff. So all the really rough particulates that go into chamber 1 gets stopped by this floss. I can show you a picture of that after, and how dirty it actually gets after a week. Okay, and the reason why I have this is because of the pump. We will go over that in the second video for the newbies as well, and also things I'm going to be changing soon. I'm going to go over that in this video. For instance, the heater. I have a Fluval heater. It's a digital one. I actually really do highly recommend these. This is an awesome heater. It stays within half a point of a degree all times. The reason why I'm going to switch it over is because I should have known better. Is you can see the heater's sitting right on top of the pump. Now we all know that from heat on plastic, it'll cause it to weaken, it'll cause it to go white, it'll cause it to swell. So, and I have a couple frag plugs there. I'm going to be fragging some stuff up at some point here. Might do a video on that as well. But I'm going to be moving my heater over to right here, because you can see there's the inlets for the pump. And the pump will take it all in and push right back up to the top where it comes out, that head right there, into your two power heads. So you can see there's my heater, and also the pump's cord is running right alongside it. So I don't like that either. I'm gonna have the cord go on this side. I'll have the heater on this side right here, okay? Now, one of the great things about this setup is I get a lot more bio load from here. Like I said, this stops your particulates, okay, from transferring over. I'm gonna talk more about that in a tiny bit. I have my bio rocks in there as well, so a little bit more bio, yep. And then I have my Chemi Pure Blue. I actually buy it in a little bit of a bigger bag, and I get nano bags that I then change it and put it into there and then throw it in top. So let's go over the pump here. I had a struggle with this thing. After I I should have known better right off the bat because I've been doing this for years, not saltwater, but freshwater. I should have known better from doing this for years, is that every single pump has a filter. And once you are done your cycling, this thing gets caked of just gunk. And it actually slows your flow, which is a big issue. So this is the reason why I have that floss there, is to stop large particles, whether it's debris from the crushed coral sand or your live rock, anything that gets picked up and brought up through there and comes back down, and then it'll travel in here and then it'll go in through the pump. So I have a little bit of stuff in there. You know, I did try to clean out the best I could before I did take out the filter. But when I did take out the filter as well, I noticed that it was actually pinched in 2 areas. That actually dummies down the flow and causes it to also get a lot dirtier really quick. So I took it right out. I got rid of that junk. No more of that. So now I have full flow going on. The head will never lose its flow. Never. So it'll always put out the exact same amount all the time. It'll never dummy down. It's constantly going. So no more filter. That's good. That's a big thing. So this is my setup, and it has been extremely successful. But I have some new things that are going to be coming in the next week or 2 here, and this entire thing is going to be changing. I'm thinking about changing all of this. I'm going to be getting something else instead of the sponge, and I'm going to be putting it all into chamber 1. I'll be going over that in a different video once I do get all my stuff, and I'll be moving my skimmer over into chamber 2. Now for the plate that covers this right here, goes over, your skimmer here and there. I'm going to be cutting a hole for the skimmer right there, and I'm going to be taking that piece of plastic that you can pop out, and I'm going to be putting that back in, and I'm going to be re-gluing that back in, so it'll be one piece once again. And like I said, I will also be moving over the heater. So there's going to be some big changes going on. Hopefully for the best, because I don't like that right there. That bugs me. So hopefully this is going to turn out great. And of course we're going to get this all cleaned up here as well. So this is my sump setup, and I hope that you guys like it, and I hope that you guys can gain some knowledge from this. Like I said, if you have any questions, you feel free to question me on the Facebook page, or you can even go on the email attached to Reef Mechanic. All right, thank you all for watching. Have a great day.